I don't think you're.
Hello.
Talking.
Oh, so we are live now. All right, Jeff, take it away.
All right, Sunshine Community. What's up, everyone? We got our first Division 2 best of 3 coming up here with Linky 628 versus GravityBeatle. Linky seeded 5th in the group stages, and GB ended up being seeded 7th. Linky could have picked between both GravityBeatle and PK, and ultimately what it came down to, if I was Linky, I would pick GB because PK, kind of just, you never know. Like, he can either 2-0 you. Yeah, he could 2-0 you, he could 0-2 you. I mean, like, Rasmus is having kind of a tough time taking home that win, where GB can still be a pretty strong player at points, but if you're a favorite against him, is more often than not a consistent win, at least in my experience. That's kind of why I picked him last season, not trying to talk bad or anything. But yeah, so that's how this matchup kind of came to be. GB is no slouch, was seeded 3rd for most of the tournament in the group stage. It just kind of had some really weirder matches towards the end and just kind of fell off. But it's not out. What are your thoughts, Mojungo, on this matchup and Invasion specifically?
My first thoughts are, we got the classic country rivalry of USA versus JPEG not found. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
My favorite country.
Yeah, Linky representing them proudly. No, but Invasion's just a fun format, and
it is.
I think it'll be fun to watch, and it should be fun for the players to play, I think. But oh no, that PK, that was not a shot at you. That was just a fun joke about the state of the overlay, because sometimes it happens.
All right, so let's take a look at this card. It is now revealed. I'm not seeing a ton of insane starts here, to be honest. You might just want to
corner quick.
Yeah, so you got 100 in Pianta, but it doesn't. I guess you would probably want to do 100 from Pianta into 15 Bianco blues. Either way, it sets you up for 3 from blue trades or the 15. Oh, my stream went down. Sag.
Yeah. I'm moving over to the other side. I guess 100 coin shine from Rico is there as well. That's sort of fast, but not really.
So the benefit of 100 from Rico is it is a faster start, and there is 100 from a boss shine in the center. So if you do get to the center, which is kind of weird, it's just kind of a free click. So that's kind of the benefit of that. It's a start that can secure you a row, and you can also just get a free click with it later. But how much do you really want row 5? It's not good. Row 5 is not the great. It's not unplayable, but row 1 is, in my opinion, just better, and row 5 has some jank,
row 4 is kind of stinky as well, right? Like, you got decent goals with 3 secrets and 4 red coin shines, but then the other 3 goals are pretty long term. Okay, so then looking more at the column side of things, right? Let's see, we looked at column 5. Column 4 is there's synergy there with 2 from 5 and 2 from 7. And 7 enemies is alright. And then 4 secrets is not bad. I guess column 4 is not the worst thing to work out of as well. And going on the other side with column 1, you got 100 coin shine from Gelato. Everyone loves it. Honestly, column 1's not... it's not the best, but it's not too bad.
I don't mind column 1. So the benefit of column 1 is you probably want, maybe not even just in column 1, but I think on this card you probably want actually to be in Gelato, like deeper Gelato. You can make column 1 your 5 from 2 with Piantissimos. There's 5 from Gelato. You'll have an access to a fast hundo, which can be your 100 from boss shine as well. Something Rico has not been done at that point. maybe even smaller stuff like it works towards reds. Works for 20 from 2. There's the turbo, if I didn't mention that already. Gelato, I don't really think is insane, but I think you can get some value out of it. Like there's more value in Gelato Piantissimo than Noki Piantissimo.
Yeah,
Noki,
that's true.
You would have to do 4 shines that literally don't give you anything. Like, is there a reason to be in Noki on this card? I don't know. I mean, like there's 2 from 7, but like you may even just. Well, Serena's kind of useless.
There's 16 Noki blues, but.
Oh, there's 16 Noki blues, but like, Gelato might just be stronger though, isn't it?
Yeah, you might want to do 5 from Gelato before you even get to Noki. Like, that could be a situation that plays out on this card.
So here's the interesting thing. Like, a goal like 2 from 7, it's like there are multiple worlds that you may not want to be in. It's like both Serena and Noki are potentially useless. So it's like you might just have to do, if you want 2 from 7, you might just have to do 2 Noki shines for no value.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see it happening, but like, I guess hundreds from a boss shine could happen in Noki 2, but I think that's a little too late in the game for that to happen.
I think by that point, yeah, it's just gonna be gone. Like, there's
for a center goal. Like, you're gonna need that for an invade. Someone is, and you're gonna have to greed for doing like a greedier play, riskier play for hundreds from a boss shine, just to get up to the other side of the board. Kind of how invasion goes. Sometimes you gotta suck it up and do something a little slower just to get some more clicks via other things.
So if you're the players right now, I mean, it's tough to say where exactly you want, because you may want to say, like, I'm just gonna do general setup here, but I really don't know if you want to risk being in row 5. Like, row 5 is really weird. It's just like not the row you want to be in this game.
Yeah, and I guess like a secrets rush doesn't beat out like 100 coins in Pianta, or well, I guess no, because what would set up a Rose game with row 1, right? Because your counterplay is probably 3 secrets to that, right?
3 secrets takes, so it would be 100 from Pianta into 3 from loot trades.
Yeah, and would 3 secrets take that?
Probably not. You like even I don't know. I think even like a Serena rush would be. It's tough. 100 from Pianta itself is like a 2-minute shine. In episode 1, maybe a little longer. Players are not like the fastest players in the community. And then you're probably not going to want to route into any blues if you're rushing 100 from Pianta.
You'll get probably like a nose blue, and that's it, pretty much.
Yeah, maybe like an M or something, but from there it's like probably like 5 minutes to get 30 blues or something.
Yeah,
like a little bit more. I don't know. I don't like, but it is possible. I think that does beat out 3 secrets. There's really not a ton of great ways you can secure column 1. I don't think you really can. I think you might have to just do 3 secrets. Maybe with Bianco, it opens enemies, it opens red coins. You start making progress towards Gelato, and I guess your 3rd secret is just Rico 4. Because, like, do you want to commit to an early Serena 2? Like, you probably don't. An optimal 3 secrets rush is Serena 4 into Gelato 1. Fun fact, but no one does it because it's trash.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, Bianco 1 or Bianco 2-3, Sereno 1-2 is not that bad of a play given the context of the card just to get to Gelato, just because it does get you some 2 from progress when Serena's bad, while also like potentially getting you to a columns game. And then even then, if you lose out, like at least 3 secrets is in your row 4. 2 from 7s in your row 4 as well. So like that's like progress towards some ugly goals that you're making. So instead of like say racing towards something, you're at least making progress towards stuff, and in that sense you're actually like setting up if you're not wanting to race to hundreds from Pianta. But
yeah,
both
I
players
don't know.
did not go to Pianta.
This is probably one of the worst invasion cards I've seen. Like it's okay. It's not like
wait, I gotta stop you there, because me and Modest Tomato commentated an invasion card that we trashed, but it ended up playing out super well and super entertainingly. So we gotta wait to see how it plays
Yeah,
out.
no, I mean, it's going to be an entertaining match. I mean, to begin with, we still have no clue what these players are going to set up for right now.
And
I would
sometimes that's awesome. Where 100 from Pianta is like the obvious rush goal. Oh, Linky having some issues there, but
This is about 10 seconds. Doesn't matter too much since they're both. Ooh, Pianta?
Pianta now, interesting.
No, I just won't see it.
Okay, never mind.
That actually is fine. Like, if you mess it up, like, you have 10 extra seconds. You may as well just get a blue, I guess.
I see. Oh, that makes sense.
So maybe both players are looking just to general setup here, which isn't honestly the worst thing. Like, if you do Bianco, it's very fair setup. You work towards 3 and 4 secrets, which obviously shines in a secret. It opens a hidden, opens a bunch of reds. It can open an early turbo if you somehow need to rush 2 turbos.
Yeah.
4 reds. Bianco is just generally very strong.
Yeah, and you could end up with 6 reds in your base. It's a corner goal, so.
Yeah, and we didn't even mention this, but there's 2 hidden 1 level on this card. So maybe you do it in Bianco here. You do Bianco 6 earlier for the 3rd secret, perhaps?
Man, I have not seen it happen in a match for quite some time. Doing the 2 hidden 1 level in Gelato, man. I'm being sarcastic.
We saw like 2 deep Bianco plays last night.
Yeah, it was pretty fun to see, actually.
I mean, Deep Bianco can be good. Like, it just I don't know about this card. I think it's fine on this card, actually. I don't think it's like overpowered or anything, but like it's fine. You get shines in a secret with it. You get a free turbo.
I think what we saw last night was Deep Bianco is good when there's a lot of worlds that are really bad. And this is one of those cards, right, we talked about where there's a couple worlds that are just really bad, so it makes going deeper in certain worlds a lot better. And so, like, in this card especially, we talked about, oh, Jeep Gelato is good, right? Because we talked about Serena has nothing, Noki has nothing. Even Pianta has absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I mean, Pianta has 100 from Pianta. That's essentially.
Yeah,
like, you would probably do.
There's Piantissimo, but like the 2 from stuff, like you want to do that anyway. So it's not even like a real Pianta goal. It's just like a goal you need to do other stuff on the card.
Well, Piantissimo is supposed to be a 2 for 5 and 2 for 7 incentive, so I do take that back. There was nothing in Pianta. It is a potential synergy, but yeah, nothing like none of the Pianta staples, right? No 4 from, no 3 damageless, no blues. It's just kind of like the goal that benefits like Pianta. But yeah, like it's a very general card in the sense that you could probably just go deep in 3 or 4 different worlds and be in a good position, but like there's some worlds
basically an anti-Jeff card is what they would say. Okay, so GB's going back into Bianco for the secret, presumably. Same with Linky. Maybe they do like the 3 secret start.
Yeah, it makes sense. Just in general, Bianco is just very strong setup. Like, there is not a side on this card that does not benefit from some form of Bianco progress. It's not really a card. This is probably the last card you really want to rush anything. There's no rows that. The only thing that like you may want to, like, you just don't want to be in row 5, I think. But it's also like you really can't like prevent, like you can't secure columns that easily.
Yeah, so well, when no one's rushing, 100 from Piana, you can secure columns a lot more easily, though. That's the one good thing.
And both of them know. Both of them know at this point that they don't technically know. It could just be a delay, but both of them have an idea that they probably are not doing Pianta Hundo at this point. What was it, like a few minutes ago?
Well, that's the thing, though. If you have a really bad time doing Pianta 100s, maybe you struggle getting up on the Shine Gate and all that, then, you hit the fire a few times on the mushrooms.
You slip off the hand and die.
Yeah, exactly. You do some stuff like that, and you don't see the goal clicked by the time you finish, then, GB making the call.
This is saucy. Okay, so I think what GB's doing is he wants to set up for Bianco, has the stuff open. Now he's going to do 100 from Bianco into 15 Bianco blues.
You mean 100 from Pianta?
100 from Pianta into the 15 Bianco blues. So that's interesting. I probably would have just done 15 Bianco blues first if I'm GB. So I can have the click already, no matter where I was. This is a fine way to play throughout it. It's a little bit of setup. It's 2 from 5 progress as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Linky here is still just kind of generally setting up, not really focusing anything yet. I think he's just kind of opening stuff, seeing kind of where GB wants.
You know, technically this is also a 50 from 1.
50 for, oh, there's 50 from 3. The goal that everyone hates besides Larvae in one match, keep him.
No, Papa also in that other match.
Oh yeah, Papa did like 50 from 5 or whatever. Like for an extra life or something.
You almost did that for an extra life yesterday.
Yeah, that was a little. I mean, okay. I will defend that. I watched it back, but I will defend that. Because I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, we were. I don't know. It was a wild match.
Startup coins are quick. Alright, and Mike could have just been grinding lives.
No, we got what you're thinking, but it was just funny to watch.
Alright, so Linky here starting out with some blues on the way to Rika 1, makes sense. So blues in general, I guess we didn't really touch upon blues. Blues are like, okay. I don't think blues are like the strongest thing in the world, but there's a 20 from 2, there's 3 from blue trades, there's 70, and what's the lower totals? Well, 45. So it's like blues are like, okay. I don't think blues are like insane. If you get blues, you're not too upset, I think.
The thing about blues and invasion is you never know when you need it for a click, right?
Yeah.
And so you never want to not be in for blues, because even if you're behind in blues, your opponent might not be able to click that 70 totals for a while, depending on how the card is. Well, maybe on this card it's a little different because it's in a base, but or it could be in a base. But it's one of those things where, you know, your opponent might not be able to click the big blues total that they're, you know, 10 away from, and you can get 30 blues and catch up and snipe that out from under them just because you can click that goal. And so, you know, in invasion, you always want to be keeping pace with blues, just a little bit, just enough so that way you're always in reach. At least that's how I feel.
I do want to say I think this card does favor GB because there's no obvious like route for like that's kind of the benefit of invasion for like, you know, Linky himself has said like he benefits from invasion just because it's like there's less ambiguity. I can't talk. You know what I mean?
There's less ambiguity.
Yeah, that's the. I am actually really bad at speaking, but there's less of an obvious path with this card. It's more so. It's actually more routing based than anything. Definitely not like a speed bully card at all, I'd say. So I do think by nature that this card actually does benefit GB in pretty decent margin. Meanwhile, Linky here just kind of just setting up still. Like, and this is fine because row 1 or row 5 is not great, but if you're just setting up for it, like, it's fine. You can play out of row 5 if you actually put in the work to set up for it. If you are forced into row 5 after trying to like rush 100 from Pianta, you're kind of just crying. But if you're like saying like, yeah, I'm gonna set up my enemies, I'm gonna start working towards 20 from 2, get a fast 100, open up some reds. It's like suddenly row 5 is like pretty playable.
Yeah, and invasion's good too because you got some time to set up when you know your opponent's on the other side of the board. So, you know, you can do Rico 4 as one of your 3 secrets because that also plays great into one of the center column goals of 2 hiddens, 1 level, which I'm assuming column's game at this point because I think GB would want to go do 15 Bianco blues right now.
No, I think he's actually going for. I think he's going for 3 from blue trades actually.
Is he really? Okay, so he's trying to lock Linky into row 5.
Yeah, he's going for 3 from blue trades, which honestly, not even a bad call. He can do this with 15 Bianco blues, which is kind of the.
Oh, that's smart. Because you can delay the 15 Bianco blues.
The only issue is Linky is not far off of 3 secrets at this point. Now, granted, you still can do 15 Bianco blues, but GB has to get 20 more blues, and Linky has to do Rico 3, Rico 4, and Gelato 1, which at this point is really
Gelato
not.
Unlock.
Yeah, I think it's going to be close. I think GB still wins this. I don't know. It's going to be close.
It is going to be close.
I don't really have a clear victor, I don't think, with who wins this race. Like, I don't know. I guess it depends on how GB's blues are.
Yeah, I think GB should have greeted for more coins during Piana 100 since he kind of figured it wasn't a race. So that way he could have finished up the 30 in Bianco. That way, you know, he has both those clicks available to him.
I agree, actually. you know, Pianta is a prime world if you're rushing 3 from blue trades. I guess it's not technically a rush, but you know what I mean.
And the added benefit of that also is that, you know, you set yourself up pretty decently for, you know, a 3 secret steal. You know, in row 4.
I think this is going to be really good for Linky if he can win 3 secrets. GB will be fine, but column 5 I think is definitely a bit worse than row 1. It's just too soon to say who wins this race. GB has 10 blues. He needs 20. Bianca will get him 15. Where does he get the last 5? Like, he's kind of extracted, like, most of the good Delfinos by now. Maybe can get, like, 17 fast ones in Bianco. It's also 20 from 2 prog.
Is it just faster to get all 20 in Bianco? You don't deal with any extra area stuff, and you got 20 from 2 on the card, so it's actually not too bad just for long-term goal progression. There's 2 enemies here.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, how many fast Delfino? I guess GB really did get all the Delfino blues. Like,
yeah.
He has 10, and he only got, like, 1 in Pianta. But he got, like, 9 Delfino blues. Probably, like, the jail blue and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, I think that's all the fast ones except for, like, maybe Fire Pianta.
And I think Linky is going to win the 3 secrets, which is actually going to be really good for him. So yeah, this will most likely, unless like some delay or game over, or BB becomes Ramato or Shadow Mario 27, and then like hyper speed this. This will be a Collins game, most likely.
Well, GB also sells to trade.
Yeah, GB also has to trade. Linky is halfway through the auto block. This should just be Linky's at this point. Which, let's talk about columns, alright? Column 5 is not bad, I guess, for GB. You're already, like, gonna be halfway-ish towards 70 totals. 3 hiddens is pretty free, but, like, in a SM is, like, kind of cringe. It's kind of cringe.
It's weird on this card.
It's not horrible, I guess. I mean, there is 4 secrets, but, like, are you gonna win that if you're GB?
Part of the problems is there's absolutely 0 Yoshi value on this card.
There's not a lot of pinna value in general.
Well, the only pinna value is on the other side of the card from you, with pinna yellow button coins.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're not... Yeah, exactly. You're not going to win that. So that might be the goal you want to ignore, and you might want to focus 6 reds. And that can be fine. Like, Gelato 1R is 2 from 7. It's a hidden, and it's a red. 2 from 5 as well. Potentially 5 from Gelato as well. The Gelato is kind of like a check mark for that. You're going to be in pinna anyway, so you can do 2 reds. Delfinos are pretty bad on this card, so like, probably don't want to have to just do a bunch of Delfino reds, but you might be forced to. At least Pachinko.
Yeah, Pachinko's never a bad thing to do for reds. It's pretty fast if you know what you're doing, which these players do. I come from Division 3 land, where sometimes we struggle with Pachinko, so that's not always the case.
We struggle with Pachinko in Division 1 land as well, or at least I do.
Yeah.
GB is finishing at a 20 here.
Yeah, and Linky has established that this is a columns game. So the 20 play is perfectly fine though by GB, just because this is one way to get up. Okay, he found the spider. The spider will help him.
And what's good about this setup from Linky, actually, is he's not really in a bad position for 2 turbos anymore. Same with 5 from 2, potentially. Like, he already has 4 shines in Rico. Rico 6 is a red. It just fast shines in general.
5 from 2 with Gelato, question mark?
It's definitely very doable. Like, honestly, Gelato might just be better than Noki. Like, why? I don't know why you would do Noki Piantissimo unless you're racing it. And you're like, ooh, how do you feel about that exit area? I don't know if I like that.
He was a little far away, wasn't he?
Yeah, but like 3 hiddens was on the card, reds are on his side.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Oh, I know what GB wants. He wants a 45 he wants 15 Bianca blues, 45 into 3 from blue trade.
Oh, that's actually, I get that.
And Linky is starting the same thing. This is
another good 20 from 2 world though, as well.
Yeah, it's safe for GB. So this would be fine for Linky if he was not doing the same thing. But he will probably just lose out to this.
The good thing for GB though is, you know, this gets him progress towards another goal in column 2. So even if he loses 3 from blue trades, he still gets a click out of this in column 2. Assuming he gets 20, that is.
Yeah. The thing is though, like, blues we've established as not being broken on this card. GB's gonna just pretty much do all the blues goals, and then it's like, okay, Linky just focuses on levels and he's still fine. So it's gonna put Linky back a little bit, but it's not like not that bad for him.
I mean, it's gonna be pretty bad for this beginning part of the game when,
yeah,
I mean, if Linky keeps focusing on blues for a good portion of this, you know, and GB is gonna be at, you know, what is it, 50 coins after this, and Linky, I guess Linky wins to 3 from blue trades, doesn't he? Or does he not?
He doesn't. There's GB's like at, he needs like 5 more. He needs 6 more.
GB still has to trade as well. So
Linky needs 10.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I cannot.
Linky just does not have enough. Yeah, he just doesn't have enough to contest it anymore. Which he doesn't know, to be fair. Like, he had faster blues, like in Delfino.
That's gonna help Linky.
GB will. GB would need to like really mess up to lose 3 from blue trade. Like he would have to like, I don't know, game over or something. But yes, in the chat I'm reading, Ramado points out if Linky, an exit area here would be pretty major. Because Linky will, if GB does do Rika 1, Linky should be able to push him. Especially because he has a bunch of fast Delfino still. That's a good point. I didn't think of. Okay, Linky, what the hell is that? Sorry.
That windmill is so bait for using the rocket. It's not as easy as it looks.
Linky's actually not even that far off. I mean, like, Linky might just have to exit and just do Delfino blues at this point. That might just be the correct call. But at the same time, you're like 20 from 2, right? Like you're thinking. Probably his logic.
Yeah, and you don't know what GB's doing right now, so you think, oh, GB might not be going hard on blues, but looks like now you do.
Yeah, GB's gonna do 3 from blue trades. Just is exiting. So this is just pretty much gonna extract all the blues value. I think he should just give up on blues. There's really not a ton of reason to care about them besides maybe 20 from 2.
I actually, the more I think about it, I like this play by GB a lot because 70 blues is like kind of a stinkier goal in your base that only has like 2 good goals, but by, you know, going hard on blues early as your method of early invade, it makes the 70 blues total actually a pretty good goal for the rest of the game based off what your previous progress was.
Now GB does have access to Pinna. Is kind of the benefit. He can take yellow button, which is something he probably wants. Yeah, both players exiting Bianco. I think for GB it makes a little more sense. Linky probably should have just finished it out at that point. Or he could have gone to Turbo, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
So what is Linky's click in column 2 now?
20 from 2.
That would make sense. And sadly for him, 20 from 2 kind of sucks now that basically all the blues goals are gone. I don't expect Linky to get 70.
He's not. The Linky would... He doesn't really have a... I guess he technically has 7 enemies access.
Oh. Hundreds?
If GB does hundreds, like, Linky's happy. I don't think GB's gonna do hundreds. He might.
You mean no, Linky's doing hundreds.
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about GB, like, doing hundreds in Gelato skill. Yeah, Linky is doing hundreds for the hundreds in a boss shine / 100 from Rico. I don't know which one you click. I think you click hundreds in a boss shine. Quite honestly. But, like, that's kind of from our perspective, perhaps.
Is this in 1?
This is episode 5.
Oh, this is episode... Oh, this is a boss shine as well, that's right.
Well, it's yet to be seen if GB's doing hundreds or he's just getting blues. I don't like a Gelato 100s from GB. Oh, he's doing hundreds. Could just be 50 from 3 is... Oh, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this play. I'm not loving this play from GV, not gonna lie.
I don't like Gelato 100s unless it's in a secret, personally.
I don't even know if I like it in a secret. I just don't know if I like it at all. Like, okay, Pin a Button is just objectively better than GV, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
So if this is just a 50, I can live with this a bit more if it's just a 50. I still think it's, like, not best, but it's fine. Also, yeah, like, Gelato 1 is just a shine GV's gonna want, so it's like, why not do Gelato 1 first? There's really not a lot of benefit from doing
Wait, how is there a coin under near?
Oh no, GV's gonna lose like 10 coins? Oh, he's good. Okay. He missed like 2.
Was there a coin underneath the hut?
Yeah, there's a coin underneath the hut in 1.
Is there always a coin under there?
Only in 1.
Okay, I've never noticed that coin before. Interesting.
Linky's picking up his 4 enemies here, by the way. I really, okay, if this is just a 50 from GV, it's like weird, but it's fine. If it's a full-on 100, I'm really not a fan of the play.
I'm still not a fan of it.
It doesn't make a lot of sense, to be quite honest. Gelato benefits Linky more than GB. Oh, like now it's just gonna make Linky want to do 100 or hit a yellow button earlier.
Yeah, like in Invasion, you want to make your click on the other side of the boards hurt as much as possible, and
It's like
Gelato not gonna really add the hurt. It's just gonna be like, oh, great, now I don't have to think about doing Gelato 100s.
Yeah, it's like if I'm Linky, I'm like, oh, I don't have to do this now. Thank you, GB, for taking like the goal I didn't want to do in my base. You can still do 5 from Gelato if you're Linky, because Piantissimos is still a thing. But it's like, yeah, this is not a 50. If this is a 50, I mean, he's just doing the 100s route. He may as well just full commit at this point if you're GB, I guess. Oh, Linky's calling. Well, Linky isn't getting, or GB isn't getting the rope points, so... No, he's getting a Catacox, yeah, it's a 50, or it's a 100.
Now, I learned Gelato 100s once, and then I said, I hate this, I'm just gonna do Gelato 2, and if it costs me, ever, I'll just take my medicine. Is this the route for Gelato 100s?
No. You're not supposed to get, I mean, like, optimal route doesn't get any Catacox to begin with, so it's already not optimal, but I think he also despawned some cash register coins. You don't need to do, like, the rope coins, it's just faster to get all the Catacox. It's if you practice it, it's really not that hard to see, like, which pumps of Catacox, like, walk together. I think it's the thing about Gelato 100s is it can be
sucks. Good. That's the thing about Gelato 100s.
It does suck, but there is a time and place for it. This is probably not the time and place.
Yeah. You know, good thing our friend Juan is asleep on the West Coast most likely and not here, so he does not have to witness this, as he would say, a losing condition, or a losing move. Or what does Juan say? He just says this loses, right?
He just says it's a losing play, yeah. Which, like, it can be. I don't know if this is, like, a losing play for GB. I think that'd be a little harsh to say this is a losing play.
No, it is.
I'm not gonna say it's a losing play.
It's a sentiment by some in the community, though, that just how bad doing Gelato 100s is because of its lack of speed.
Holy crap. So, they actually have equal blues, because GB traded 30, right? Or did he trade 40? No, he traded 40.
He traded 50.
He traded 50?
Right?
I'm pretty sure it was 40, because he played 45 totals first. So, Linky can steal 70 with enemies, but it would be kind of weird.
And there's the click by Linky, going all the way to column 4 with 3 swift clicks there.
So from our perspective, Linky can do 70 totals, but like from his perspective, he probably just wants to take hiddens, which honestly is not even a bad choice still to take. I actually kind of, I think it's the better call to take hiddens if you're Linky, to be quite honest.
Yeah, hiddens would be huge. It takes a lot of power out of red coins as well, you know, the base synergy that GB does have.
Yeah. Now, honestly, now at this point, GB just has to do like 10 more blues that have no value. GB doesn't even do it in a secret, which I think is really questionable when there's 7 shines in a secret. Like, if you're going to do it in Gelato 1, at least do it in the secret.
Yeah, that's actually a very good point.
That's like one of the few reasons you would do a Gelato 100. I don't know. This play just doesn't.
Yeah,
it just lacks sensing.
Now we're gonna see Linky go after 3 hiddens when during this time, GB could have easily done 2 hiddens, if not more. You know.
Yeah, GB's gonna start his hiddens now, but it's just not gonna matter. Linky can even do Rico 4R and Rico 2H. Doesn't even have to do Gelato 1 at this point.
Yeah, and that's actually better for him because 2 hiddens 1 level is in the center column.
Yeah, he should just do Rico 4R and 2H actually. Like, there's not a lot of reason not to. Like, you could do Gelato hiddens if you're worried about securing it, or at least the fast one in Gelato, but you should at least do, like, Rico 4R with it, I think.
Yeah, the Gelato hidden's good too, just because also fast, it's a 2 from as well.
GB he clicked 100 from Gelato instantly? What? Like, at least delay that.
Oh, man.
At least...
You can hold on to that one for, you know, the end of the game, pretty much.
I didn't even realize he clicked it instantly. Why would you click that instantly? So, okay. I guess if you're GB, maybe you read hundreds from a boss shine as Gelato... I don't know. Maybe you read it as Gelato 300s. You could, but like you would probably just double click it with 100 from Gelato at that point. I don't know. That's just weird.
Yeah. You know, Linky could also read that as like, or maybe the thought process is Linky reads it as Gelato 300, so that way it's like, oh, maybe he has deep Gelato progress already. That's kind of spooky.
So the thing is, though, Linky clicked it with 20 from 2. He clicked it with 7 enemies, right?
Yeah.
Like, unless he did 20 with Gelato 300s, which you actually can't. Okay, fun fact. You actually can't get 20 blues in Gelato 3.
Really?
Yeah, like the fish blues are gone. Like the sand shines on the beach are gone. Like probably a few other things. I'm not remembering. There's like, yeah, the cataquack's gone. There's like 15 blues in Gelato 3.
Interesting. I did not know that.
So like it's actually impossible for Linky to. I think you have to read it as Rico 100.
Oh, 100%.
So I mean, it's just a weird call from GB. I think.
Maybe a beach money. Maybe.
Might go 2 from 5 or 2 from 7 on this card.
No, but Rico 100s makes the most sense, because Rico 100s generally don't suck.
Yeah, so I don't agree with GB not delaying that. I think if you do an early Gelato 100s, you delay it for like 5 minutes, probably, at least. So Linky can do 2H. He could do Gelato hidden at this point if he wants to make progress for 2 from 5. But he's going to do 2 hits on level. That's also fine. Stealing 3 hiddens is really going to hurt GB, I think. Because now GB has to do an early 6 reds, which... not the most fun situation.
He could also just finish up 70 totals in the park.
Yeah, but like now, I mean, you need... What's his third click going to be? Like... I guess you got to do pin a 2R and 3, and then... I think GB needs 4 secrets with Pinna. Like, he needs to extract some sort of value from Pinna.
4 secrets with Pinna would help with Pinna Shadow Mario as well, so that's not a bad way to go about Pinna. Also, you know, there's some reds in Pinna as well. So, you know, could be doing worse things in the world. Although Pinna 6R is kind of annoying to get to, just because you got to go through the whole Yoshi song and dance, which is sometimes annoying and a little longer than I think most secret entrances.
Alright, so both players can go to Pinna right after this. What's Linky's next click? He has 5 from he has 5 from Rico at least.
Yeah.
He will have good progress towards 2 turbos. If he needs an early 2 turbos, he's fine with that.
Does he just commit to Gelato?
He could, yeah. I mean, like 5 from 2 turbos, Piantissimos. You actually get, you get some reds out of it. 5 from Gelato in the center. Like, Gelato's actually not too bad for Linky at this point. Even with the 100 from Gelato click, the thing is, there's still 5 good shines you can do in Gelato on this card.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Now, GB does have 4 shines in Gelato, we have to remember.
Oh, GB with the exit area.
Maybe his stream is delayed and he just saw the 3 hiddens click. Actually, that's probably what happened. Or he's, and I don't know. GB's in a weird position. I think GB would have actually been in a really strong position had he just not done 100 from Gelato. Like I
agree.
That might be one of those situations where
He
it's,
could have
like,
defended
considered.
3 hit-ins a lot better.
Yeah.
So 38 minutes in, we see our first Pinna cutscene watch / skip / whatever you want to call it.
I mean, it makes sense on this card because like
It
Noki
does.
is not great, Pinna is average. I didn't even say like below average, so you can get away with just not giving a crap about progression here. I don't agree that there's no reason for PD2. There shines in a secret and 4 secrets on this card. You might actually want to just consider that if you're linky. Unless you get a free turbo with it.
If you ignore the first 4 letters in a goal, there is a Shadow Mario. That was really...
Oh, like Pinna
yeah, if you ignore the first 4 letters in a goal, there's a Shadow Mario.
Yeah, there's also Pinna too, but like... I think he might just give up on Pinna. It looks like Linky is gonna do 5 and... So he really didn't need to do 5 in Bianco, but it's fine.
No, it's fine. That's a good way to put it. I think PD2 is better though. Just because of what it opens up.
Yeah.
Plus turbo nozzle. Plus the turbo nozzle, remember?
Yeah, I would have also just liked the 5 from Gelato. But like it's fine.
Like the difference between, Bianco 1 plus, doing the Bianco 4 turbo nozzle unlock, or is it unlocked in 5 as well?
No, it's episode 6.
So you gotta wait till 6. Okay. I'm assuming like it's actually optimal if you want to get turbo nozzle to just do PD2, right?
If there's like reason to do PD2, it's like I don't know if there's a ton of reason to do PD2 on this card, but
Well,
like
shines and secrets is enough of a reason, I would say.
It's a play that I wouldn't hate. Like I wouldn't. It's not the greatest play, but it's fine. So GB is focusing 70 right now. He doesn't really need to. He can kind of route these in. I think maybe he's a little like spooked or just wants it. Like he can't really click anything. And does he have 4 secrets after Pinna 2? He has. There's a lot of 1, Bianco 3. Those are the only 2 he has.
The only thing better than a PD2 right now would be a Manta, right, chat? I know you're loving this PD2 discussion, so let's start talking about Manta. Just to get to Serena 2 as another secret.
That would be a life decision. GB's 4th secret could be Pinna 6. Don't mute me, I didn't suggest that.
I'm about to get muted. Don't mind me, just adding my insight, my Div 3 insight.
Oh no, Linky's getting bullied. Oh, I don't know if he's going to make the 5 from Gelato call right now. He could. It's not even a bad call. I think Linky does have 5 from 2. Does he? I don't know. I have no idea if we're muted.
Yeah, no, he has 5 from 2, right? Why else would he do Bianco 1?
Yeah, that's true. So he's just delaying this, which is... He's probably delaying it until he has 4 reds, right? So... He'll have 4 reds after this, I think. And 2 hit-ins on level. So suddenly this game is going to get very ugly for GV.
Yeah.
Like, Linky will be at, like, 8 after that. Probably can take 4 secrets. Like, it's rough. Like, that...
Yeah, it's not good. We're seeing the clicks come in.
And now Linky can invade with 4 secrets. GB does not have 4 secrets. Cannot defend it. Like, he doesn't have any way. He'll have 70 totals soon, but like he literally will not be able to. I'm trying to think of the next secret he could do. He would have I guess he would have to do Serena 2, but like he shouldn't. He could. He exited area in Rico 1, so he would have to do 4 Rico shots.
This like not to harp on it, but it all goes back to the Gelato 100s play.
That was the losing play. I mean, we didn't. You said it was probably more of a losing play at the beginning. I wasn't sure, but it was just the losing play.
It was just
So
the amount
far.
of stuff GB could have done to defend his base during that time could have actually been done instead of Gelato 100s, which was a very weak invade anyways.
Yeah, it just was. It was not the time. It just was not the time for it. It just, yeah, like,
Oh
I
man,
don't
this
know.
is sad business right here for GB.
It is a sad because I don't think there's a way GB gets back in this at this point. I think
No.
it's like pretty much just sad because like GB would have to. Okay, GB has 70 totals. His 2 from 5 is not good. He has 2 from Gelato. He'll have 2 from Pinna, 2 from Bianco, and 1 in Pianta. He would have to do another shine in Pianta, and then like, yeah, I don't know.
Does
Leaves
Linky just
Pinna.
do like you just need to like pin a yellow button, 7 shines and secrets, 100 coin in Rico, 4 secrets and 6 reds. Like he could just do that.
Yeah. There's infinite choices for.
Like he could just do like a situation where he just gets 3 in every column and wins this game.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for GB here. I don't see a win con for him anymore.
Because how many shines and secrets does Linky have right now?
He has Rico 4, 4R, Bianco 3, 3R. That's 4. Gelato 1, 1R. Pinna 2 will be a 7.
Yeah, so you know he can get another click in column 3 as soon as he does all the pin a yellow button stuff. Because he does have 100 coin shine in Rico already.
Yeah, so he'll have 3 clicks. That'll be 11. 4 clicks. So that's 4 secrets.
Oh, and 4 secrets. You're right. Yeah.
GB's just so fucked. Oh no. Then at that point, it's like what do you like? What's your last click if you're Linky? Probably just 6 reds. Like he can just do Pinna 2R and 3. It's a GB's 3rd. The Linky would need to like game over on Pinna 2. I think that's the win con.
No, and Moleskip could bully him a few times as well. Slow him down a little bit more.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just kind of sad. Like I feel sad commentating the rest of this.
I do too. I always feel sad when the match, like you can just see how the match is gonna run away from one player, and you just feel bad for him.
It's running away quick. Like this actually might just wrap up under like 50 minutes, or not 50, I guess, but like yeah, kind of like 50 because he just has to get 2 more
3
reds
more shines.
after Pinna. Yeah, so it's like this is gonna be a sub 50 game, I think, or like around there. Yeah, we don't. I mean, I don't mean to keep harping on it, but like from GB's perspective, like the Gelato 100s, like I don't really think it did anything at all. Like he did not care about it.
Yeah.
At the very least, GB probably should have delayed it. Like I'm trying to. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, maybe GB could just unclick 100 coin shine from Gelato and just click pin a yellow button coins. You know, maybe that's the play. I don't think that's legal, but
Yeah, like that's the thing. GB could have taken Pin a Yellow Button on the way to Pinna Shadow Mario, and instead used 3 hiddens to get to Pinna instead of the 100. Like 100s from Gelato is so slow that you could do 3 hiddens in that time. You could have done Gelato 1 R and 8, and like Bianco 3R, and then that's it. Yeah, so this will, assuming Linky finishes this out, which I trust him to, this will be Linky's first win. Only needs 1 more, which will not be played today. He'll be leaving, crying.
I think one of the most demoralizing parts of this match for GB probably has to be every time Linky clicked, he clicked 3 or 4 goals at once.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Actually,
well, like GB could have slowed that stop down if he just did. If he went for pin a yellow button, like, okay, Linky cannot click those four. You can suddenly block off pivotal goals like 7 in a secret. Because now Linky has to do like Gelato 3 Turbo with Eco 6 Turbo, which takes another 5 minutes. It just comes down to that pivotal 100 from Gelato goal. GB doing 2 from 5. Linky just needs 2 more reds here. We'll probably just do this, and technically the safest thing Linky could do is just 2 turbos. It doesn't really matter though.
yeah, he could also just go do Pachinko, right?
Yeah.
Pachinko is actually probably the fastest way to end it. Or he could do PK's favorite shine, just to end with some style. Maybe PK won't hate me anymore for giving him a shout out on that.
Yeah, going back to the start, columns, the fact that Linky was setting up in general, doing secrets, it was actually a really good setup. It benefited him from every side. GB was preparing for row 1 and it just was not going to work. With how Linky, if Linky raced him, it would have worked maybe, but. Oh, Linky is second place, I believe, in Pachinko on the IL sheet, so we're about to see some world record strats, hopefully.
Maybe Div 2 is the best Pachinko division then, because you said Div 1 sucks, I said Div 3 sucks, and if Div 2 is close to world record, then they must be the best.
I mean, Linky technically was Division 1 last year.
Hey, don't let the facts get in the way of a good commentary note.
13-6 game for Linky. A really rough match for GB. Just did not really stand much of a chance after that Gelato 100s.
Yeah.
There's the whole debate whether or not Gelato 100s loses the game. The thing is, there's a time and place for it. I've won multiple games this season at Gelato 100s. It's just, you got to know when's the right time to do it, and it was just not the right timing.
Side note, this Rose game looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome, Linky. You are muted, by the way.
Hello.
Hello. Congrats on the win.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Yeah, GB talking in VC that I guess hundreds from Gelato was the wrong call. Hee.
Yeah, it was. What were your thoughts when you saw that light up, Linky? When you saw Gelato hundreds light up, were you just like, "Oh, I just win the match"? Was it like, that's how I would feel? I'd just be like, "Oh, cool."
Kind of. I don't know why he went for it, to be honest. I assume that wasn't
GB, you are muted, by the way.
I assume that wasn't like a Gelato 300s.
Nope, it was Gelato 100s.
All right, I can tell you why I went for it.
Yes, enlighten us.
I was very surprised he didn't go for 100 in Pianta. And so I made a whole route for myself for column 1. Because I thought the best was row 1, so I wanted to beat him and get something in column 1. So my original plan was to do 3 secrets and 100 in Gelato and make that in Gelato 3. So when he clicked that, I thought, oh, that's clearly 100 hundreds in Gelato. But that was my whole idea, is that he would be going for that, and that he wasn't really close to anything else in his column. Like 5 from 2 takes a long time. All pin a yellow button. I highly doubt he's gonna be there. And 2 turbos. In retrospect, I should have realized that, but he ended up not even getting that anyway.
Yeah, when you saw 20 from 2 with 7 enemies light up, though, did you think it was Rico? Like, you can't get the enemy in Gelato 300s.
Well, it was
you can't even get 20 in Gelato 300s.
It was too late then.
Yeah, it was just the wrong call.
I will never live this down. I know. At Larvitar.
I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, you'll hear us talk about but you could have defended 3 hiddens for sure, and that changes the whole entire complexion of this game.
It was a risk. I think it was a risk I felt like I needed to take. and it did not pay
Not
out.
at all. You didn't need to, like, you do 3 hit-ins on the way to Pinna. If you click yellow button, suddenly he has to do 100 from Gelato or early 2 turbos. Like, that was the goal in his base. Like, he was like, probably didn't care about. Plus, also keep in mind, like, 5 from Gelato on this card can very realistically just be without hundreds. Like, there's Piantissimos,
Reds.
there's Reds. So it's like, even if you were trying to take value out of 5 from Gelato, it just means he does different shines in Gelato. So it's unfortunately just the wrong call.
Hey, Linky,
Wrong time.
can we do this again? Can we try again? I don't think I made the right decisions.
I think Linky played this very well. He set up 3 secrets with Bianco, Rico, Gelato, which like isn't the
Rico, oh.
optimal 3 secrets rush, but it's actually really strong in the sense that it just sets you up for every single row on this card. Like there's secrets on 2 sides.
By the way, fuck this card. This was I saw this and I even DM'd Jeff. I was like, this is an awful card.
Jeff said it was a GB card.
You thought it was
thought it was
you thought it was a meat card?
I thought there was no
100 at
speed
Pianta. My logic was he knows he's faster than me, and so he can go for 100 and Pianta without any worries, and just go for that. And then I'm stuck with column 1 or row 5.
Yeah, but you don't always have to.
Most likely column 1, and I thought column 1 had no good clicks if you didn't set up for it. So I tried setting up for it, but the best click was 100 and Gelato or 3 secrets. I don't know. He made it work.
Keep hearing these
I'm a
words,
dunce.
best click is 100 in Gelato, and I still am bewildered that you can say that after this match, man. Like they're like
it's a bad. It's just
like
the goal,
the way
man.
like look at how Linky set up for his column and how like his clicks just fell in line so well. Like every time he clicked, it was like 1 2 3 1 2 3.
I know.
It was gorgeous.
I know about that.
Yeah, like
I don't know how. Linky, did you completely bank on me not going for 100 in Pianta?
No, that wasn't it. I was kind of hoping you would go for 100 in Pianta, just
I thought
to
row
waste
1
time
was the
towards
best,
it.
so
I was just going for column 1 the entire time, just hoping that you would go for either 3 hidden shines or maybe 100 in Pianta.
I mean, I'm gonna say it again. Like, it's something I learned this season is you don't need to raise something in Invasion just because a goal is fast. Like, you can generally just set up for things and be fine, which is what Linky did. Like, you don't have to
when a
just be
goal
like,
is
yeah,
when a goal is that fast and row 1 is that good, I don't know.
I don't think row 1 was insane. Like, it was good, but it wasn't.
I mean,
You get
all
my
the
point.
Blues goals are on that side. Secrets and 7 and secrets are on that side. 100 and Pianta's a quickie. You could just do 100 Pianta to 3 blue trades. All pin of yellow buttons is pretty close. I think it's a really good side. And 3 hidden right there, 15 Bianco, you could probably get without too much trouble. So I just assumed that's what he was going for. So I set up for column 1 to try and counter that and make him do column 5. I don't know.
You still got another match. That's all that matters. This is not the end of the best of 3. He will have a chance to redeem himself. Coming,
Linky,
I don't know when it'll be, but I think tomorrow.
What's your worst variant? Asking for a friend.
Whatever it is, it's banned.
Wait, you can ban things?
No,
Or am I?
He's just joking.
Okay.
So your next game is tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So GB will have to inform everyone 15 minutes before that, at least, what he will choose. Best of 3 is not over. A little bit of an unfortunate start, but not over yet. Just wasn't your day, wasn't your card, all those things. Yeah. Not a ton left to say about this match, I don't think. Unless you guys have any other questions.
I feel like you just, I don't know, just did exactly what I thought you wouldn't do. Like, literally every single click, I'm like, oh, I didn't expect that. Oh, I didn't expect that. I don't know.
This was I don't
Was
know.
that Rico 500s or Rico 1?
Yeah, Rico 5.
I mean, that's how we got the enemies with it, you know.
That's
I guess you don't know if they're all together, but like it's kind of something I think you should have been able to pick up on.
I'm so surprised you did that because that's so like the reason I wouldn't do that is because I would feel like it's too slow.
You go 500s, it's like 2 minutes, like 2:30.
Getting all the way
like
to
that.
Rico 5, I mean. Like
Well,
how
I
do
had
okay,
to go to Rico
what did you
4 for
read?
3 secrets.
What did you read as 3 secrets as, though? I guess is the important question.
Gelato 1, Bianco 3, and I guess Serena 2 is what I thought. Because that was the
Serena
fastest.
has. I know, but like Serena 2 has no value on this card.
Yeah,
so that's really what it
well,
comes down
yeah,
to.
but
that was one of the things we talked about on this card. How a lot of worlds and levels are not good on this card. Like Serena bad, Pianta pretty bad, except for Piantissimo, and then
Noki.
what was the other one? Noki's also like not great.
Even
And so
Pinna was like whatever.
yeah, even Pinna's not the best. Like the first version that Pinna got there at the 38-minute mark, which is pretty insane. And so usually that just means you're going deeper into more like a few of the worlds as opposed to just spreading yourself out and going wide. So it kind of makes sense that that would happen.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, this was pretty humiliating.
it's all right. You know, everyone's had a match they're
Yeah.
not proud of.
Is it all right? Well,
It is
yeah,
all right.
okay,
I
in
mean,
that
no
in
one
that
is
context,
perfect
yeah, it's fine.
player.
In that
I had a
context,
one is a
7-game
perfect
losing
player.
streak this year. It's okay.
I had like a 7-game losing streak, I think, at one point. It happened. No one's gonna play a perfect match. So don't beat yourself up. It's just
I'm not
matches
mad
aren't.
in general. I'm just saying, it's like, wow, this was a pathetic showing.
I mean, to be fair, you were not favored going into this match. We all know it. You know, it's not to be mean, but it was gonna be.
I know, but
This one was. I mean, you could have definitely won, but it was gonna be a tough one anyway. At the same time, it's kind of the thing. So don't beat yourself up. But I do think we should probably wrap up the interview. We've been talking for a while. Probably
yeah,
not a ton
it was
left
a
to
fast
say.
thing.
It was a fast match. The next match will be in half an hour. Full air versus Mr. Yotto in a game of draft. Me and Papacino will be commentating it. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say unless you guys.
Oh. Also, wait, one last question for you, Jeff. Do you still think the card is bad?
It's bad if you don't play it right. Like if you're.
Bad for invasion, because you said it was just a bad card for invasion at the start.
I don't think it's a bad card. I probably shouldn't have said it like that. I think it's bad if you rush something. It's probably like if you set up like so. Row 5 looks bad on paper.
I just wanted the people to hear that because this ended up being, I think, a pretty good card for invasion.
I exaggerate.
I still
speak off the
maintain
cuff.
that it's not a good card. Like
I think if you
Linky
set
played it
up-
well, but I think that Linky, like the way he played it, wouldn't work in general for invasion.
So let's say GB, you guys both race Hunter from Pianta with 3 from blue trades. Linky starts that, he loses. You're not set up for row 5 at all. But if you're Linky, you set up for it by doing like 3 secrets, like with the way he did. He has 7 enemies already. He has a fast 100 from Rico, fast 20 from 2. Suddenly, row 5 is like good. So if you play this card right, I think it's a fine card.
You know what it was?
It's not the best card in the world, but it's
I figured Linky would play this like he was the faster player, and he didn't. That was the big thing.
You know what it is, GB? I think I scarred you from last season because I always speed bullied you in Invasion. Keep him.
Yeah.
That's what always happens. At least that's why I have to play defensively in Invasion, but he played defensively, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll just take row 1. But
yeah, this was a card where playing defensively paid off, but I also think that's why I like Invasion so much as a format, just because you have to play each cards so much differently to a certain extent, just because of how weird it is based off the first clicks. And I'm just hope the Invasion haters don't keep hating on cards like this, because I think these cards are pretty fun and not the bad ones people are all talking about.
I mean, I've seen some genuinely unplayable Invasion cards. This one was not it, unless you honestly race something specifically. I think is when it can be a little rough, but that's kind of on you. Like you guys didn't race anything, so I'm not calling you guys out. But if you both race a goal and like the other row doesn't set you up for anything, like it's kind of on you at that point. Like you kind of maybe should make the call that racing something is just going to do damage. Like people, like I think Invasion's the hardest format to play in general. To be quite honest.
Row control, in my opinion.
Row control's also hard, but I think Invasion
control's
is like
fun.
I think the least amount of people in the community are good at Invasion, if that makes any sense. I feel like very few people have mastered it. Like I always like list like Ramato, obviously, Larvae potentially, then like maybe a few other people like Samu, JJ. Mike understands the theory behind it.
Yeah.
But it's a format that I think very few people are very good at. My take on it, including like half of Div 1. That's just where I stand on it.
All right. Let's take a break now that we talked about invasion.
We're going in circles here.
I just wanted to bring that last point up because it was something that was mentioned at the beginning.
I mean, we have like so much extra time now, so we had time for like a mini podcast. But yeah, we should probably just
PK, get us out of here.